Yeah, let's warm up with like some like. Hello! Welcome
back.
Don't talk over me. Look, in our contract, it's very clearly defined. You will not talk over me.
I don't think we have a contract.
Someone hasn't been paying attention, and I am dead.
I feel like the TV's a little loud.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Sorry.
Sorry if you heard our game.
Well, I have no ammo.
I'm also sorry if you're watching this. You have no ammo in that one. You have even less.
Does not have a. Did he not have a gun?
They're grunts.
Oh! No, they have guns. They have plasma pistol stuff. There we go. Needler.
Oh. It looks like a xenomorph.
Yeah, that's probably something that people are going to be mad at us for, like, in the past couple episodes, that we didn't pick up any new guns. I just really like the pistol and the assault rifle.
How many new guns could we have picked up by this point?
There's probably a lot of plasma pistols, plasma rifles, the Needler, I think we skipped a few times. Ooh, hello. And I'm dead.
You did.
Alright, I have to find a health pack.
You died it.
Don't talk to me, okay? It's also in our contract.
How are we supposed to do this if I don't talk to you?
Well, you can talk at me, just don't talk to me.
You can also, like, kill one of them like I did and take his shit.
No, I just got ammo for my assault rifle by not committing manslaughter.
It's not manslaughter, it is straight up murder. Okay, let's not be coy about this. I murdered him.
First degree or third degree?
What's the difference?
First degree is premeditated. That's like, oh, I'm going to go to this place and kill somebody.
Oh, well then it was third degree.
Yeah.
I just did
What's
it.
second degree murder?
That's a good question.
It's like, is it when you go to some place, plan to kill someone, but you accidentally kill someone else?
Second degree murder. Let's see. I'm looking it up. Murder. This is the... Okay, murder, blah, 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 degrees. Okay, so the degrees of murder in the U.S. states and territories. So, what?
Fuck.
So, this is in the United States.
Yeah. Don't laugh at me.
It says that in the federal government, first and second degree murder is recognized, but there is no third degree murder. In Alabama, there is no degrees of murder. There is just murder.
Huh. Okay.
In Arkansas, there is first and second degree and capital murder. In Connecticut, there is also no degrees. There is murder, murder with special circumstances, felony murder, and arson murder.
Arson
murder.
Oh, I guess that's...
In Georgia, there's murder and felony murder, no degrees. Florida is the first state I've seen so far on this list that says it has first, second, and third degree murder.
Yay, go Florida.
Guam has murder and aggravated murder. Minnesota also has 3 degrees of murder. In Montana, there's deliberate homicide and mitigated deliberate homicide.
Mitigated. Deliberate. Okay. This is a fun topic.
Pennsylvania has 3 degrees of murder, and the United States Virgin Islands. This list just lists a bunch of question marks.
Is murder legal there?
Does murder happen there? Are there people there? And then in Wisconsin, there's first degree intentional homicide, first degree reckless homicide, and felony murder. Okay, so this is what it says. So, first degree murder is any intentional murder that is willful and premeditated with malice afterthought. Felony murder, a charge that may be filed against the defendant who is involved in a dangerous crime where death results from the crime, is typically first degree. Second degree murder is any intentional murder with malice aforethought, but is not premeditated or planned in advance. So really, it actually In some states classify their murders differently. In Pennsylvania, first-degree murder encompasses premeditated murders. Second-degree murder encompasses accomplice liability, and third degree serves as a catch-all for other murders.
I'll be real, you're talking a bunch, and a lot of it is just going out the other ear because I'm focused on not dying.
There's lots of ways we classify murders. Basically, what I'm getting from this, and it depends on the state.
What would fourth degree murder be? Oh, please be on.
So,
yes.
Do you remember when Spy Kids 4 came out, and they were like, it's 4D, but really it was just like they had a scratch and sniff card that you would like the number for whatever you're supposed to scratch and sniff would come up on the screen, and it was like, oh, this is 4D. That's what fourth degree murder is to me. I think it's like third degree murder. It's like a catch-all for other murder, but it's like you're just scratch and sniffing the murder, if that makes any sense, which I know it doesn't.
So what you're saying is fourth degree murder is murder by scratching.
Yes. There's also no such thing as like, fourth degree burns.
Yeah.
I always associate when people say like degree of murder.
I think fourth degree burns is you've just burned away to a skeleton at that point.
Yeah, what is third degry? Third degree is like you need a skin graft.
Yeah,
right?
it's like bone is showing through your burn. Fun!
This is what's happening to you right now in your fucking, not in real life, in the Halo game.
Oh yeah, in real life I am currently submerged in lava.
Oh my god. Okay, this just reminded me. Have you've seen, since we were just talking about Spy Kids, you've seen Spy Kids 3, right?
I've multiple times seen it.
And don't you remember, like, there's the part where they go to the lava area, and the guy's like, there's no lava in Halo, and in Metroid it's molten magma.
That's an actual line?
That's an actual line in the movie.
Lava Mountain. Why is it that every video game has lava in it?
Technically, that's not true. There's no lava in Halo. And in Metroid, it's molten magma.
Can't touch the lava or it's game over.
I apparently haven't seen it enough.
Did somebody wrinkle the Dinkster? God.
Growing up, what was like? Because I always remembered that I would always be able to like easily see the second Spy Kids movie, but the first one was like elusive to me. Like I was like the second one was just like always on TV. It was always on. I think we had the second one on DVD. We didn't have the first one on DVD. And I was like, I want to watch the first one because I don't really remember what happened in the first one. I know Alan Cummings is the villain.
Yes, Alan Cummings is the villain.
Is so weird to me.
Alan Cummings in all of them, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the villain.
Right, he shows up in the other ones. The third one, the villain is Sylvester Stallone.
Yes. And it has one of the greatest scenes in cinematic history where George Clooney starts doing a Sylvester Stallone impression.
I'm coming back to settle the score for imprisoning me, for using me.
Devlin set us up? It's not Devlin.
All I wanted to do was right the wrongs.
That's right, because he's the president. But he is George Clooney and the president, right?
Yeah.
What?
Well, no, yeah, because okay, so they get video feed from the president, but like when they go back to the real world, but it's actually still Sylvester Stallone.
It's still Sylvester Stallone, but George Clooney is the president. And him being an actor, it's like a cover for him being the secret president or something like that? Or did he get elected? I thought he was President George Clooney in that movie.
Alright, Google it.
I'm Googling. I want to understand the lore. So I'm assuming your question is going to be what happens in the first movie.
Well, no, like I have a basic understanding of what happens in the first movie. Like I remember they find out that their parents are spies. They get all the gear from Machete.
Mm-hmm.
And then Machete goes on to star like in R-rated films. I'm like, what the? Why is this a thing? Are all of like Robert Rodriguez's, like all of his movies, like somewhat tangentially connected? Because obviously Spy Kids and Machete share Machete, but then,
right. I don't.
Is there any?
The rest of them are what it is. What happened was my understanding is what happened was hang on a second. Is George Clooney not even credited for being in this movie? I don't see him. George Clooney. No, his name is Devlin. Okay. So
yeah,
he
that's
is
right.
not.
He's not.
He's
George
not George Clooney. That's just something I made up. Okay, so there is a movie called Grindhouse, which is actually
yes,
two
I've
movies.
heard of that. It's Death Proof and
Planet Terror. Right. And so in between Death Proof and Planet Terror, there's a bunch of fake trailers for like movies that don't exist. And like one of them was directed, like one of the trailers was made by Edgar Wright. There was like a couple other. Robert Rodriguez also made, he made Planet Terror the first half, and then he did a fake trailer for Machete, and then he made Machete into a real movie.
Huh.
So it was just sort of supposed to be like a joke that he would make an R-rated movie out of like one of the characters from Spy Kids, and then he just did it. He just fucking did it.
All right.
The first Spy Kids is the one with all the thumbs.
Yeah, that was another reason. Like I remembered like the thumbs, Alan Cumming's main villain. Also remember, don't they have like they go to like some spy hideout and it like secretly it has like a food synthesizer and it like makes like McDonald's, because that was like their product placement. It's like, oh,
Does it?
yeah, like you put something like in like a microwave and it just turns into like a full like McDonald's Happy Meal.
That I don't remember. I remember like the villain Alan Cumming like runs like a children's show.
Yeah, he does
that. They
that.
watch, and then like he's got all these weird characters on it, but they're like spies that he mutated to look like that, and he turns their parents and they speak like backwards, like they reverse the audio and they're like, "He's a madman, help us, save us!" Like when you reverse the Pokemon theme and it's like worship Satan, it's like that.
Which I did.
You worship Satan?
Yeah, I heard of Pokemon. They told me to. How long have we been going, by the way?
We have been going for like 10 minutes.
Okay, I want to be sure. We still got time.
Maybe a little more than 10 minutes.
All right. Yeah, like this is also like funny to bring up because like today I was thinking like most great comedians, I pre-plan my jokes beforehand, and I was thinking how with this series, I know everything and you know nothing. And I was gonna be like, so Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I feel like it gets a lot of deserved scorn and criticism.
I haven't seen it in years.
Let's talk about just how like imaginative like that film was. Like, sure, like the effects were god awful, but
and the story was bad too.
Yeah, like, was it an old dream? Like, I still don't know. Yeah.
They don't make movies like that are just complete fucking acid trips for kids.
Yeah,
anymore.
they don't. It's disappointing.
They stopped. That. It's got the way the teacher talks. Like, I know everything.
That's like the only weird line he says in the whole movie.
I except when he's like actually the bad guy in the thing. Well,
it's just
and he's
giant
got, like,
George Lopez with like electric hands.
They go to like the river of milk and cookies. Well, didn't correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I read somewhere that actually a lot of the ideas in the movie actually came from Robert Rodriguez's kids.
Yeah,
like, they just did shit that he's like, oh, my kid thought this would be good, and I just did it. Like, all right.
I mean, okay. I think I heard something like another reason why Robert Rodriguez was such like a good like director like for studios to hire is he would also act as camera operator. He would basically eliminate the need for them to hire several people so that they would not have to spend as much money.
Yes, I've heard this too. Didn't he he filmed the movie? He did the editing. We could look it up.
Yeah, good on him. Rodriguez is like a very talented person. Maybe not relies a bit too much on his kids for scripts, but what was the last movie Robert Rodriguez did?
The last movie that Robert Rodriguez did is actually currently in theaters as we are recording this. Alita.
Oh,
Alita.
that's right, Alita.
That's
Yeah.
Robert Rodriguez. He was given the script by James Cameron. James Cameron was like, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life making Avatar sequels because apparently I hate myself. And so he gave Robert Rodriguez this script that he had been sitting on for Alita for years, and he was just like, have at it. Like, you can make some edits, you can trim it down if you want to like make it shorter. I think it ended up being like a half an hour shorter than the script would have
I
made.
think Alita is like one of the first like positively received live action manga adaptation.
Positively received by fans, not by critics. I actually saw it. I thought it was good. I mean, obviously it's not like great, but it was fun. Yeah. It was enjoyable.
Like, you were able to get past the whole, she has just giant mantis eyes for some reason.
Well, at least, like, the funny thing is with Alita, she's, like, different than, like, the other cyborgs. She's, like, from Mars or something, and, like, there's, like, secrets about her identity, and no one really knows, like, the history of the era when she comes from is like not well known, and like I'm not even sure if like humans made her or if Martians made her or something. Yeah. Someone who knows a lot about this manga is gonna be in the comments like, but I just saw the movie. I never read the manga. I want to now that I saw the movie. I will eventually, but I have not at this moment. And so like, she has big eyes, and you see in flashbacks some of, like, the people that she fought with, and they have big eyes, too. So it makes sense for her to be the only one with big eyes. But, like, they never really give a reason for it. But it was fun. It was entertaining. It was, like, visually well made. So let's see. Robert Rodriguez selected filmography. So, yeah, so if you look at, like, Spy Kids 3, so it says, so he wrote it, directed it. Yeah, he did the music, he did the cinematography, and he did the editing. God. That... Yeah. Damn. Did he do that for Sin City, too, or did he just... He did do the cinematography and editing for Sin City, and it was him and 2 other people did the music. Alright, what Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I'm assuming yes. Yeah, the answer is yes. What about Alita? Did he do it for Alita? No, he did not do all of that for Alita. Yeah. That was other people. Okay.
And we've just finished this level.
Awesome.
So next up is a somewhat stealth sniper mission. Like, stealth is in, like, multiple air quotes, because there isn't really any stealth in Halo.
Oh, man, I thought it was going to be like Batman Arkham.
Oh, man. Batman Arkham games are so good. Like Arkham, I feel like they follow the, like, Nolan, like, the main 3 follows, like, the Nolan trilogy.
Wait, when you say the main 3, you mean the...
I mean Asylum, City, and, Knight.
But Arkham Origins is better than Arkham
Knight. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's not really part of the main trilogy.
That's true.
Like, and it's really only one thing. Yeah, see, this is the sniper rifle.
I want to do the stealth part.
Again, it's not really stealth.
We do have to end this episode in a bit. We're getting close.
I want to shoot.
You want to shoot?
Bop.
We're playing Call of Duty now, bitches.
Woo! 360, let's go! God, it's so slow.
Wait, don't open fire till you mean like don't like... Do you only get the sniper rifle for this?
No. You have the assault rifle too. This isn't the only mission the sniper rifle is in. Like, I could have killed someone.
And gotten the sniper rifle before?
Yeah, before. But I figured I didn't want to be you and be an asshole.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Do you get to hop in that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's my turn, bitches! Woo!
Killing you with your own weapon! You know what my favorite little bit of sci-fi lore from a sci-fi series is? The Dune. You ever read Dune or seen the
I know of it. I know it's like really just... I know it's like there's like psychics and people like you can only move through space by like with like the psychics, and that's why the main planet is so important because it's the only thing that allows psychics to operate.
The spice gives you like psychic powers, and the people who like fly the spaceships, they like live in tubes of it, and that psychic power like is what allows them to navigate to do like faster than light travel, because like computers that would make those sort of calculations are banned.
Yeah.
So anyways, my one of my little like bits about the lore that I think is really interesting is the fact that people can wear like personal body shields, and it stops stuff like bullets and like fast moving things from going through. But that has turned like combat into like a lot of back to hand things, like dealing with a lot of knives and stuff. And I just think that's interesting, like that sort of idea of like you go so far forwards that you've actually gone backwards, because we can't use guns that much anymore, even though like they still do sometimes, but it's not for like regular things.
All right. Well.
Okay. Yeah. It is time to end the episode.
Ooh. Bye. Oh, you probably have family.
He's a grunt.
All right. See you next time.
See you.